Alright, welcome back to another episode of the Ambush Cast. Today,
10 seconds to go.
We'll be casting Jorge, Solo, Quiere Amigos versus Big Dogs
5
Incorporated.
seconds.
I'm Scowndrul, and joining me is ESmith23, and if you're new to the Ambush Cast, what it is we join a random team game in progress, and then we just go ahead and cast it. So,
Radiant's banned.
So far on the Dire side, we've got Doom and Brewmaster. On the Radiant side, we got Shadow Shaman and Wraith King. Got some ratty heroes banned out with Lycan and Death Prophet, and Treant Protector banned out by the team that
10 seconds to
might
go.
want that, stop that Shadow Shaman push or slow it down.
5
What
seconds.
do you make of it?
I'm a little surprised by I'm just gonna call them
Reserve time.
the Amigos. I think.
Yeah, I was
think
gonna call them Team
Dire's
Spanish.
banned.
Team Spanish. Yeah, the Amigos. Their bans are kind of strange. I don't know when the last time I've seen a Sven banned out.
Yeah.
Bristleback is picked up occasionally in the off lane.
10
so
seconds to go.
That makes a little sense, but Sven. No one even
5
plays
seconds.
Sven, let alone bans him out.
Entirely possible it was a hate
Radiant's
ban.
banned.
Just somebody had a bad game against Bristleback and decided, nah, I don't want to play against him this game.
Yeah, and no one likes when Sven gets absurd.
Right? He gets that Daedalus and just starts hacking through teams.
Right.
10 seconds to go.
I'd say definitely more.
5 seconds.
That's a little early to start calling what people are
Reserve
attempting
time.
to do. The Amigos, I would say mostly team fight with Doom and Brew.
Right.
You Doom someone and Cyclone someone else, and
Radiant's
it's a
pick.
3-on, what is that, 7? All
Yeah.
the Brewlings. So,
Dire's pick.
oh, I hope we see dunks.
Dude, I mean,
And I
have
hope
to
they're
imagine- they're always spectacular. I have to
Every
imagine we'll see
single
at least
time.
one dunk. Otherwise, this Axe is doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe
So,
Radiant.
his team,
pick.
in fact, is doing it wrong if he can't get to 6.
so, alright, Big Dogs Incorporated. I'm instantly hoping, I'm rooting for them because of Axe. I just can't help myself. I
Yeah,
just
the
get so
Nature's,
excited.
Nature's Prophet pick with the Nature's Call, that's going to make sure Axe is going to get plenty of spins, too, if he can get in the middle of him and all his treants.
Yeah, I don't
10 seconds
know
to go.
if Brewlings count,
5
like
seconds.
if Brewlings get taunted, because they're weird.
They
and,
are weird.
Like, don't count as
Reserve
units
time.
sometimes.
Right. They don't know what they are. They don't know if they're units, they're towers, or heroes. I mean, they're just one of those that they don't care that they're in Dota. They do what they
They're
please.
like mini Roshans, I think.
Yeah.
It's like not an
Dire's
epic
pick.
creep like an ancient, but like beyond that. So I don't know if they do get taunted, Axe might be a fairly decent counter, especially if he can right after the split blink in and
Absolutely.
call them.
Now, it does taunt go through Magic Community. I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah, it does.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if
Affects
it
units
if
with
it
Radiant's
taunts
banned.
them, it'll taunt all of them,
Right. Yeah, that would be great.
including the Earth one.
That would be great for Big Dogs Inc. Lich
Yeah.
coming out. What do you make of
Yeah.
that? I don't really know. I'm trying to see
10
some
I mean,
rhyme
I
or
think-
reason
I
to
think-
some of these picks here.
Lich, I would
5
say
seconds.
probably just to make their lanes a little stronger.
Dire's banned.
I mean, the deny and the infinite harassment
True.
coming out of Lich, you just sort of win any lane that he's in. The clockwork pickup on Big Dogs,
Radiant's
I
pick.
don't really like, mostly because that gives them 3 melee heroes and 3 melee with cogs, especially, Wraith King, his biggest problem is getting his meaty paws on someone so that you
Right.
can hit them. I mean, same with Axe, he's got to be in your business to be doing any damage, and
10
cogs
seconds
is
to
like
go.
a team fight separator.
Yeah.
So
I totally agree there.
5
I think a
seconds.
Bat Rider to maybe shut down that Brewmaster, pull him back into the Disable might have been a better pick for an offlaner if that's what they're
Reserve
going to do with this
time.
clockwork.
yeah, so we'll see how that turns out for him. but possibility for
Dyer's pick.
some really strong initiation with even not Cogs, but just gotta think a blink on Axe and Wraith King, and then Clockwork with his hook shot coming in.
Yeah, they do have, quite the initiation, and on top of that, they'll have the big call down from Gyrocopter. But if Doom or Brew gets out there first, it's gonna be rough. So it should be an interesting game.
Yeah, it's it definitely, I think, comes down a lot to who cheats on who. So I think vision will be pretty big thing. Which big dogs, it could go either way. With flares from Clockwork, they'll have some pretty decent vision, but a Spectre ult at the wrong time can just give away your best laid
5
plans.
seconds.
Right. Well, if the game will start here, I'm not sure what's taking so long. Oh, we're waiting on everybody to lock in. So here we go. Big dogs. How do you think they're gonna lane this? Think they'll put?
Got a disconnect on the big dog side. Hopefully, the yellow player gets back here shortly. I think lanes for big dog, Clock off lane.
Right.
I think it's gonna be an Axe middle.
Yeah, and then a tri-lane. That's kind of what I was thinking. And he'll be mid versus a Brew.
Yeah.
That can kind of keep him back from the farm a little bit, slow
Yeah,
him down,
that's-
keep him from getting his blink.
Right. I mean, and kind of, the thing about Brewmaster, especially with his drunken brawler passive, it kind of keeps him alive against harass heavy middle lanes and just being a strength hero. But if there's one hero that I would say like 99% of the time wins in a 1v1 versus with two melee heroes, it's Axe.
Yeah.
You can deny a lot of last hits because no one wants to get spun on.
Right, if they're up there last hitting, you just right-click on them. Pretty soon you got all the creeps around you. You're almost guaranteed to spin. That's 100 damage going, 100 damage plus your auto attack going the other way.
Right.
So that Axe
for
is a
the
huge bully in lane. I do like to see a lane Axe instead of a jungle Axe when I see him.
Yeah, I really hope that's how they do it.
You got me all excited now to see an Axe mid. Man, we will see some spectacular dunks. He'll hit 6 so fast.
and especially with if Axe goes mid, the solo experience is great for him. There's being an over-leveled Axe, especially if there's tri-lane against under-leveled heroes.
Yeah.
He can just go berserk.
It's about half their health, and he just starts slamming.
Taken to the Space Jam. For the
Right.
Amigos, could be either a Nature's Prophet or a Doom off lane. I think I'd rather see Nature's Prophet off lane. I feel like he could survive a little better, especially the Dire off lane is a lot more difficult than the Radiant off lane. And
yeah,
Doom,
they've got all kinds of stun on big dogs.
Doom just doesn't have he's tanky, he's got a lot of health, and Scorched Earth, he can regen a lot. But I just feel like they'd be able to shut Doom down pretty well. But Nature's Prophet can at least pull the wave with his little treants. I think they'll do Brew mid. I maybe a Doom jungle. Jungle, Brew mid, Nature's Prophet off lane.
If
the
they
Spectre
do,
Lich
they
top.
almost have to do the Nature's Prophet off lane, thinking about it, because if they put Doom in there, that's up to 4 disables they can have on the Doom with the Sheep and the Shackle and the Wraithfire Blast, followed up by a homing missile.
Yeah, he's toast.
That is ridiculous. Doom can't survive that. And he has no real escape. At least Nature's Prophet can get some last hits with his treants. That'll be super difficult, but he might get something instead of nothing.
Yeah.
So I would imagine that's what we're going to see.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's gonna... My guess is it's going to be a Wraith King support, who's pretty strong as a support hero, which I think given their lineup and how we were talking earlier with cogs and how they can kind of get in the way, I think that helps, or it's better for Wraith King to be a support in that situation, because he's really there for his stun and to die and slow everyone with his ult and his aura,
right?
Because he doesn't really have to get next to people to do damage anymore.
Yeah.
So
one thing we didn't consider is Lich going bottom lane and that Spectre just taking a one-on-one on that Clockwork. That might not be a horrible thing. Because then they can deny all that experience to the tri-lane with the Lich denies. Oh.
It wouldn't be horrible, but I don't think it would be that good. Just because Clockwork, especially with Battery Assault,
30 seconds to go.
Again, just a lane bully, kind of like Axe.
Yeah.
You just generally don't want to be a melee hero up against a Clockwork.
Right. Alright, the ward coming out over here. I can get my camera to work with me instead of against me. There we go. Ward coming out for Nature's Prophet so he can see what's going on behind the scenes. Not going to block it. I don't think he's going to do much.
Yeah.
As far as blocking a
And here
bull,
we go.
he can't really do anything there. So
I think he's mostly gonna focus on pulling the wave
Radiant on
with
one
his
side,
treants,
Dire on the other.
just kind of getting what experience he can, and probably eventually rotating into the jungle some with Doom. Doom not really the fastest of junglers, so I feel like he can really only utilize 2, maybe 3 camps. So I think there'll be farm for Nature's Prophet to pick up if he has to rotate.
yeah. Already looking like he's getting bullied out of lane down here. Shadow Shaman stepping up, making sure he doesn't get anywhere near the creeps.
Oh yeah, I mean he wants no part of that shackle followed by Wraith Fire Blast.
Yeah, there's no chance of him getting away from that, I would say. Especially Nature's Prophet. How much health is he sitting on? 511 health? Yeah. A little bit of action top. DD Doom coming out on this Clockwork.
He's just gonna run after him.
That Lich can't quite get there. Can he hit him? No. All right.
Well, he he has Sacrifice instead of Frost Blast. That's always
excited for nothing.
kind of the eternal debate between players is do you get your deny first or your nuke first? I think that I would have said Sacrifice is the correct choice in this lane. I think the only time you go Frost Blast first is when you have a really strong lane and the possibility of first blood. Just because at Sacrifice is so powerful, especially using it early on either your off lane or the mid lane to try and pull the creep in your favor.
Right, and it does get you to that level 2 more quickly because you get the experience. Now, I like this. Looking at Axe, he's going the Battle Hunger build.
Oh yeah, he's going for maximum lane bully build.
Yeah.
And it kind of seems to be working out for him. I mean, he's 9-1 with against a 5-0 Brewmaster. So yeah, he's just being mean. And I mean, Brew with his Drunken Brawler crits helps out a little bit, but it's kind of difficult to hit last hit under the tower sometimes.
Yeah. Nature's Prophet completely abandoning bottom lane. I think that's the right move here.
Yeah.
It's spreading the farm out a little bit more against the whole Amigos team, so that way they're all actually going to stay in the game while all 3 on Big Dogs Incorporated are sitting down there just leeching experience from each other.
Right, honestly, I feel like they'll probably end up getting more experience with Doom and Nature's Prophet, like having splitting the experience in the jungle, as opposed to the tri-lane of heroes down bottom. Really not taking advantage of any of the pools to try and get some levels on the support. They are diving the Nature's Prophet on bottom lane, but not gonna be able to get him, unfortunately. Makes it all the way back to the tier 2 tower.
I completely missed all the excitement top. Clockwork getting first blood.
Man.
Making sure he took out the Lich. I wonder what Lich was doing so close.
Yeah. You don't want to mess with a Clockwork. He's going the maxed out battery assault. So if he gets next to you, that's a lot of damage.
Right. How much is that damage exactly? 55 damage a pop. Yeah. That goes on for 10 seconds. Total damage comes out to be 880. What is this Lich doing? He did it again! Wow! Mistakes have been made. Man goes down again for the second time, but there is a dive mid on Brew. How far will he go? Hasted Shadow Shaman following him down. The tower starts beating on him. Nothing doing. Now he
almost had some blood in the eyes.
I guess not. Doom not going to pursue this at all.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's only level 3. You know, I'm a little surprised that Axe didn't maybe turn around on him a little bit, throw out a Battle Hunger.
Yeah, he did have help coming in Brewmaster, so it would have been a 2-on-1.
I wonder. Looks like this Axe is rushing Blink Dagger, I guess.
I would think so. That would help a lot with their initiation. And early Axes, those spins do so much damage.
Yeah, but I mean, I would have liked to see him pick up. I mean, at least get some boots. I hate bootless people with it just rush blink. I don't like it.
Well, you know, when you go into a fight and you don't expect to come out unless you win, it's really not the worst thing.
Yeah, but then like they're trying to get in range to blink and they just can't because they don't have boots and they're waddling at like 290 move speed.
Yeah, there's some truth to that. But when you're mid lane, you know, I think it's kind of not as big. It's a lot bigger deal in the side lanes because you've got a lot more distance you need to run to chase somebody down or to retreat back to your tower. But in mid lane, you know, it's right there. You don't have anywhere to run. Your teammates are either going to come or they're not. So I think if there's a lane that you're going to go bootless, it's definitely going to be mid lane.
Yeah.
You don't have all that distance that you need over quickly.
But I almost think that if you go bootless, you're showing, maybe a Dunkaroo? Oh, no, he gets split off.
There's 3 of him.
This Wraith King might be going down. The turnaround from the Brew. That's Fire Panda just does so much damage. Yeah, I think
getting his taunt now.
Might be able to. Missed
Didn't get the Battle Hunger off.
Oh.
Needs to get that Battle Hunger. Can't get the Battle Hunger.
Finally gets it, but I mean, Brew's just gonna walk away.
That one.
Yeah, I think he got one point in Berserker's Call. After didn't really have the mana to use it. Went for the dunk and missed it. It's hard ganking a Brew.
It is.
Once he gets level 6, once there's 3 of him, it's not the best.
Little action bottom. Harassment. I thought maybe he was going to chase this. The Kirklander.
Kind of want
Guess
to,
what's
but
happening to
I mean,
Dyer's
definitely
bottom
better
tower.
that he's not diving underneath the tier 2.
Radiant's mid tower.
Gyrocopter sitting on the highest net worth, but let's take a look at the experience graph. Yep, big dogs are on top in that as well. So not only do they have the top 3 farmers, but they also have more experience than the Dire team right now.
You know, I'm a little surprised by that.
The
I would have thought, well,
their top tower.
you know, it's probably a lot to do with the
kills.
the solo kills that Clock has gotten up top. I would have said that the denied experience from Lich and this Nature's Prophet seem to be doing a pretty decent job of just getting what he can. I mean, he teleported down to that the Radiant Nipple Ward spot to farm that hard camp.
Right.
He's been going back to bottom lane when the lane's pushing up to just get some experience and maybe some last hits. So he's getting close to level 6. So yeah, I mean, for what he was given, I'd say he's doing pretty well. I mean, sticking level 5, same as the gyrocopter. So
Yeah, he is doing a great job of keeping up. Now, looking closer at that experience graph, it's actually less than 250 experience that they're up by. So it is a really close experience ship. Let's take a look at the gold graph. Right now, big dogs are up about 1,100 gold, maybe 1,200 gold. So they do have a slight lead right now. And
yeah,
I would agree that does have to do most likely with the solo kills from Clockwork in the
Clockwork
tri-lane.
solo kills. Yeah. And again, just Doom not really being the fastest jungler. I mean, he makes up for it with Devour just being
bonus gold,
fantastic, but yeah, he just doesn't clear camps very fast. So Axe does have his Blink Dagger up now.
Shadow Shaman in trouble down here in the bottom river, getting beat on by this Spectre.
Trouble
He's going
down.
down. Yeah, there he goes.
Going down.
No help anywhere near him.
That desolate damage.
Yeah, he went. Oh, yeah, the ward down. I thought maybe he went down to ward and got caught out, but nope. Just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Just trying to rotate. I mean, Spectre did haunt, so.
Max getting his taunt blinking in on Brew. Put out some brass damage, but now he's in a lot of trouble. He's getting the body blocks.
Oh, Brewmaster can just split right after this, though.
Bottom tower's getting the
They're
business.
trying to draw the split out with the
Radiant's top tower's taking hits.
Almost in dunk range, but yeah, he's gonna be fine.
Would have been a
He's gonna
dangerous
bottle up.
Axe looking. Nope. Not quite
Radiant's
close
top
enough.
tower's
Don't
in
blame him.
bad shape.
Can't see what's on the other side of that Doom. Very well could have been a face full of Doom. I guess not. He's not quite 6.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that this Brew went for Arcane Boots. Ever since they made the change to Blink Dagger, so it's manaless. Usually see a lot of the times they just stay with regular brown boots and get a blink fast. The Shadow Shaman's in a little bit of trouble. Nice call by Axe.
Oh, Primal Split comes out. Nature's Prophet TP's in. Shadow Shaman gonna go down. Doom taking some damage. Can he get rid of that Battle Hunger in time? He's gonna beat down a creep. He'll be okay. Looking over at Axe, getting chased down by the Brews.
Oh,
Blink's out of the way. He's gonna come back and oh, there he goes. Goes down. So Brewmaster essentially getting rid of both of them.
Yeah, again, just so hard going on a Brew.
Dyer's
Really
tower's
nice
getting
rotation
beat
coming out from the Amigos. Doom coming in. That wasn't a Spectre haunt in, just maybe TP'd in. I didn't quite catch, but
Yeah, good team presence.
and then Nature's Prophet with his
The
teleportation.
Dyer best do something about that bottom tower.
Always participating in fights.
Yep, Brew moving up on the net worth chart with that fight. You're gonna run into Gyrocopter down here. I don't think either of them wants to fight each other. A little bit of a
No, it
gentleman's
seems
agreement.
seems like Team Dog. I mean, it's hard to say. I would almost say they won the lanes. This Axe going on Spectre, though. Are we gonna see a dunk?
Oh, no
Spinner
way.
2. Oh! Oh, wow.
Spectre getting out just in time. She goes
not
middle.
gonna save, bro.
She does go down middle.
Dunk coming out. This
Shadow
might be
Shaman.
the Brewmaster going down.
Wraith King doing everything he can.
One more
Drinking those
stun.
battle charges.
Not gonna
And the
make it.
dodge. Gyrocopter.
Killing Nature's Prophet, though.
Meanwhile, in bottom lane.
Meanwhile, bottom lane, fights breaking out everywhere.
Radiant's mid
Axe
tower's getting
jumps
banged up.
Spectre top, Spectre haunts mid,
Dyer's
dies.
top tower, you know the drill.
It's stressful trying to follow the action here.
Yeah, lots of global movement
The Dyer
abilities.
might want to mine
Right.
that top
Between
tower.
Prophet and Spectre.
I would almost say, I think Dog won the
The
lane.
Dyer best do something about that bottom tower.
The Clock obviously won top with solo kills.
Them Dyer buildings are tough
the
as nails
Axe
for
was
now. Guess what's happening to Dyer's
out-
bottom tower?
out farming the Brew in mid. Doom going out on Clockwork. I think he's probably he's
Dyer.
Oh, no!
That bottom
oh
tower.
no
split.
Oh, he's dead. He's toast. Yep. Going down to dagger.
Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
This
Lots of trouble coming out.
probably toast.
Lots of trouble
too.
coming out for
Oh,
big
picks up the
dogs.
haze rune. He's invulnerable.
Trees! He's got nowhere to go!
But he's got his ult. But he doesn't
Axe
have
dropping
haste
to
anymore.
Brewmaster over there. Brew still got
Lord.
3 of them.
Brewmaster.
Comes back together. He's gonna be able to.
I think Wraith King
Not gonna be able to do anything. Wraith King, yeah, he might make it out of there.
Spectre kills off Shadow Shaman up top though.
Not a great fight for Dog. They got scattered and picked off like dogs.
Yeah. Again, like I was saying, I think that early Dog was winning the lanes, but
Definitely.
every time a fight breaks out, the Amigos really just crush it. I think they get way better trades. They have a lot better team movement. I mean, and that's partially due to their heroes with haunt and
Radiant's
teleportation.
mid-tower could use a
They
hand.
can just participate in fights so much easier. That and I mean you've got, you know, pretty much no sort of farm over on the Wraith
Radiant's
King.
top tower's
Nothing on the Shadow Shaman. It'd be really nice to have blinks on either of those heroes, but those are gonna be a long way away. Even the gyrocopter, I'm surprised that the gyro doesn't have a little more.
Dire's
Clockwork.
mid-tower is
Long
having
time down there by
His hook shot goes in anyway.
I think he's trying to slow him down while his team takes mid lane.
Dire's
Yeah, just
mid-tower
causing
won't last much
some
longer.
annoyance up top.
Radiant's bottom tower's seen better days.
Yeah, I would have thought that the gyro
Dire's
would have had
mid-tower's
more,
having technical
given his
difficulties.
free farm.
Well, Primal split
Fight.
that up. Dogs dive in the tower a little bit.
No one hitting
Shadow
Brewmaster.
out.
Gets port
Axe
trapped
going in.
though.
Dunk comes out.
Someone needs to take out this Brew. Look at all
Down
the wards
goes
on
Lich.
him.
Yeah.
Get him, Wraith King. Give him the old chopperoo.
No split for 17 seconds. Spectre chasing down Shadow Shaman, getting
Dire's
that kill, but now
mid-tower
he's
could
in a
use a
little bit of
little
trouble
help.
on the wrong side of the river.
Axe.
Axe coming in.
No,
Just
he
taunt him and get out of there. Clockwork power
Gets
cogs.
the battery assault. Spectre's gonna go down.
Does go down.
Yeah.
I thought he didn't even need the cogs, just the battery assault.
Nice turnaround
Dire's
by
mid-tower won't
Team
last
Dog.
much longer.
And they take out the mid tower.
Dire's mid-tower
really
is
key to,
nothing
I
now.
think the key to that fight was Brew did not have Primal split up. And all
Right.
these other fights have been kind of revolving around that Primal split and just, you know, completely locking
Radiant's
down their
bottom
team.
tower
and
ain't a
just
pretty sight
giving them
right
the
now.
business. So-
Doom was up either. Split and Doom were both down. So not being able to use those big ultimates in that fight.
Huge.
Yeah, so
Going in top. Primal split is up this time if he can live long enough. He
Oh,
did. He gets it off. Let's see
barely
if he can
gets
turn
it
this
off.
one around. Now Shadow Shaman up here as well. He's just going to run it away. I don't blame him for that one. I think he might have been able to pick him off though. Maybe a little bit of wanting to go back in because Doom showed up.
about it.
Doom comes out on
Yeah,
Shadow Shaman. Clockwork
that
still
Shadow
looking in.
Shaman is super dead.
Primal split about to wear off though. Brew goes back down to no health. Clockwork going to chase him down. Shadow Shaman going down. Will he fall? Yes, he does. Doom getting spun on.
Oh no!
Oh, the Chain Frost comes out. Still makes it, bounces away, gets some lucky bounces with the creeps. He's in the tree, and he will go down. So 3 for 2 in favor of the Amigos.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business.
Man. Yeah, again, just really good movement by the Amigos.
Guess what's happening to
You know,
Dire's bottom tower?
Dogs went on Brewmaster. He barely got that split off before dying. Teleports coming in from Doom and Nature's Prophet. Did he teleport in? I know Spectre haunted in.
I actually didn't notice
But
if
yeah.
Prophet came in or not. Yeah, he
I
did,
don't-
because
I don't-
he treed him in.
Yeah,
so
he
Prophet was in
treed.
there. He treed in,
Lich threw out an ult. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
know,
Yeah, there was...
the Amigos had all 5 heroes up on top lane to respond to the aggression from Team Dog.
Gyro did get quite a bit of damage done on bottom tower while the action was going, so it wasn't all, you know, it wasn't completely for nothing, but still, you gotta finish up.
Dire's top
Brewmaster
tower,
about
you know the drill.
300 gold away from his blink, so that'll be a big item once he gets that.
Yeah.
Dire's got one last top tower.
Clock going in, picking off Nature's Prophet. Caught out by himself. He's gonna
He's
walk
in
into the
trouble,
whole
though.
team. The Doom comes out. There's no way he makes it out of this one.
No, he's just gonna
Radiant's
stick
top
out.
towers seen better days.
What a good teammate. Letting
Dire's
the
top
carry
towers
get the
getting
kill.
beat down.
Yeah, that's one of the tough things about playing
Trouble
Nature's
brewing in
Prophet.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Notorious
Dire's
split
top
push hero.
towers, you know
At
the
Clockwork hookshot initiation, you can just come in from
Radiant's
so far
bottom
away that
tower ain't
split
pretty
pushing
sad
is
right
pretty
now.
difficult.
Radiant lost one of them
And then once
bottom
he gets his
towers.
power, I'm sorry,
The Dire might want to mine the
I
top
cannot
tower.
think of the name.
Battery
The
assault?
Dire
That's the
winning
one. I keep
fortified
wanting to say power
structures.
cogs, but I
Radiant's
don't know
mid
why.
tower could use a
Those
hand.
two.
But yeah, once it gets the battery assault going, even if he tries to tree and teleport away, he just doesn't have a chance because it lasts so long. So yeah, it's a great counter. We did talk
Dire's
about how
top
maybe he
tower's
wasn't the
getting
best
beat
choice,
down.
but you know, looking like they're making it work.
Axe might find
Dire's
Spectre.
top tower, you know the drill.
On coming out, both teams getting some help
Definitely.
coming in. Shadow Shot
So much.
Brew comes in, he stops, he splits. Yeah, they're done.
Dire's top tower's getting
Spectre
beat
getting
down.
low though. Oh boy.
Call down doing quite a bit of damage,
Fall
but
down, just barely got him out. Looked like I mean Gyro's gonna die for it, but I guess Rocket Barrage.
getting picked off again.
Rocket Barrage continues to go off while you're up in the Cyclone.
Apparently,
News
news to me.
new.
Doom caught in the power cog.
Go
Shadow
down.
Shaman there to help, but Clockwork taking tons of damage. Chain Frost coming out, gonna bounce back and forth. Shadow
I
Shaman better
think
head for the
Shadow
hills.
Shaman's dead.
Yeah, he's so dead.
He's
Chain
super
Frost
dead.
still going there. It finally takes him. Him and what is his TP?
What?
Axe TP and getting doomed.
The dunk?
Lich,
The dunk, please!
he
Please!
wants it so bad, but it's
Oh.
Lich. He's so fast. He's just
Dire's
gonna
mid tower
float
could
away.
use a little help.
He's gonna.
All kinds of
wait,
spins. Maybe he'll dunk. Doom!
Try something.
Dunk! Here comes another one. The spin. Oh
on
man,
the
I wanted to
profit.
see more
Nope.
spins, but he killed the
Mid
wave
tower
too
was
fast.
having technical difficulties.
Oh.
Not gonna be able to. Does he have a taunt?
Nope.
5? Nope,
Uh,
5 seconds.
Nope.
Too long.
Gonna get away. Nature's Prophet. Slippery Devil.
I lost track of everything. I was so excited about that axe getting the dunks off.
I watched Axe chase that Lich around the trees. Then suddenly the 13 spins coming out from Axe while the Doom was chasing him. He did
Going on
not.
Spectre mid.
Yeah.
Spectre makes it outside the cogs.
That is definitely one of the nice things about Spectre. That Dagger, the unit walking, being able to just get through cogs.
This poor Shadow Shaman, man. He can't catch a break every time he comes to the side of the river. Luckily, this time he's got Wraith King with him, but there's Doom, there's also Brewmaster.
Oh, the wards go down. The
wards come out.
Split is up.
Spectre
It
comes
gets
in.
shackled.
Looks like she moved in the middle of the cogs, keeping them all towards the wards. All the Brewmasters trapped in the wards. And Wraith King. Nice call down, it's gonna hit. Big call down.
That was
Doing absolute work. Meanwhile,
still trying to fight around these shadow
yeah.
shop wards.
Brew's gonna come back. Big Dogs still have all their team up except for Shadow Shaman. His wards are down, his spells are spent. Big slam, slow him down. Can he get away? His blink's up. He shouldn't have any trouble.
Radiant's mid tower's
Oh,
getting banged
Octopus.
up.
The
can't
Octopus
find
is
him.
real. I can just blink away.
Right, I'm surprised he hasn't got anything. He's trying to just waste their time so
The
they don't get
Dire
anything
might
to
want
push.
to mine the top tower.
I got to imagine that's what he's doing. He's just trying to buy time for his team to respawn.
I guess.
Well, they're not pushing.
Dire's top
So,
tower's getting beat down.
I mean, Axe got a tower.
Yeah.
Brew
I
just-
mean, Axe is one of those heroes you don't consider to be a good pusher until he starts creep skipping.
right.
Takes out waves.
Get out of there, Axe.
Oh,
Get out of there,
boy.
Axe. Can't disjoint that.
And just blink out, but they might just
Lich
run him
disconnected
down.
again.
Does have a
Lich is
doom up.
disconnected for this fight.
Yep.
Lich is disconnected.
And
They're gonna
Dire's
micro him
mid
now.
tower.
he's done all he needs to do.
He went down.
Fall down, hits the doom.
Shot up.
Doom looking
Axe
to.
probably
Oh.
gonna survive this doom.
Dire's
No, he's
mid
not.
tower could use
Got a
a
brew
little
anything to say about it. Okay, they're super slow. 2 of them are out of mana. They're chasing him. He
We're
doesn't
not
know
up
that.
20 seconds though.
Does he he have Battery Assault? He does. There he goes, activating Battery Assault.
Shadow Shaman forced himself in.
Battery Assault gonna keep Spectre near the wards. She's gonna try and get away.
Goes up the
Oh, she gets out of there.
No!
Wraith Fire Blast though. Brew getting pushed away. There comes the Primal Split. He makes it long enough. Nature's Prophet getting beat up, for lack of better words, by those creeps just punching him.
Sun comes out from the brew. Wraith King's gonna go down.
Alright, well, turned it around. They just lost
Had
the
enough
team fight.
time
They just
to,
won a team fight.
To reconnect and revive and come back into the fight. Boy, that was chaotic.
That was Brew trying to just waste enough time to get Primal Split up.
And yeah, finally got it off. Managed to take out the Wraith King with it, but almost dies. Doom get
For why? There are no creeps there.
I'm not real sure what his end game is.
I don't know.
Oh, Brew.
He's condemned his teammate.
Strong.
There's no way that Shadow Shaman gets away.
Yeah, they're so dead. Oh, Shadow
Wow, he's
Shaman.
still alive. Shadow Shaman.
Oh.
That Lich better find something to kill. Oh, Battle Hunger's about to wear off.
Yeah.
I don't know what business Axe had going in there without any creeps to help him out. I mean, he just does no damage if he doesn't
Especially
have
against
spins.
Doom, who is with his mechanism is awfully
Radiant's
tanky.
mid tower's coming
I mean,
apart.
normally Doom
Have fun
has
trying to bust
a
down
high
Radiant structures now.
health pool, but not real great armor. Call down just to push him off the tower mid. But this Doom has mechanism and tranquil boots, so he's sitting at 13 armor. Plus, this Lich has been doing a really good job of putting ice armor on people, so I don't really know why Axe thought that he could solo kill the Doom.
Yeah, definitely a misplay there.
Yeah, and then Shadow Shaman following him onto the dark.
Spectre getting caught inside the cogs this time. They're duking it out, going neck and neck, but that
Spectre's
solo damage.
oh,
The Desolate
so
just
played.
absolutely wrecking.
Axe might have
Dunks! Dunks! Yes! There it was!
the spectacular dunk.
Get excited.
Looks like Axe is going for a Heaven's Halberd, picking up that Talisman of Evasion.
Yeah, that'll be real nice against that Spectre.
Yeah, that the Desolate, plus he has the Diffusal Blade up now. So, a lot of right-click damage coming out from Spectre. He's still not very tanky. He has Dispersion. Shadow Shaman wards going down.
Axe actually finding some creeps this time. Getting no
Not a
spins.
lot of
Yeah,
power.
there were a couple spins again. All down gonna hit once.
But yeah, they're just
got the
gonna
tower.
I weren't
That's what I
partial to
wanted.
that mid tower.
A little bit of a
Yeah, I
rat
don't
going
think
on
there's
bottom.
not a lot that they can do without Spectre up. They do have Brew ult, who... Alright, Brew is about 150 gold away, so this creep wave should pretty much give him his Ags if he gets it. And he's level 16. Yeah, so big items coming out for the
Spell
Brewmaster.
trouble for big dogs. And we're looking at Roshan. They find Lich. Just
It's
more
Lich.
innocent little
Oh.
Lich. I always
Oh,
feel
man.
for sports.
That poor Lich.
He just
He's
wanted to
probably
get down.
thinking,
Radiant's
oh,
bottom
we should get
tower
some
in
vision
pretty
on
sight
Roche.
right
It's
now.
getting to be about that time, you know. The troll's good. Suddenly 4 heroes.
Ooh, the no
Axe
vision Panda
thing.
went in and stomped already on Roshan.
What
They
is
could keep him locked down long enough. Yeah, he thought they were roshing. He went in and stomped in the pit, but they weren't in there.
Man. Questionable decision.
I just want to remind all our viewers again that these are amateur players. These are just random team games. So, you know, when we see things like that, that's part of the experience.
Oh,
You just gotta take it
sure.
and laugh at it and enjoy
But-
the game. We've
Yeah,
all
I don't-
been there.
Yeah. But see, even if they were in the pit and looking in and clapping, you gotta believe that Shadow Shaman is going to be able to get some form of disable. Oh, Doom going down on the Clockwork. But Nature's Prophet porting in. Doom probably gonna tick him out.
There he goes.
Maybe if he gets denied, they've got to try and kill Nature's Prophet.
Spectre
but
coming in, they just keep bringing in
in.
reinforcements.
They just keep coming.
Radiant's top
Shadow
towers
Shaman's
are
probably
bad
gonna
shape.
die, but Spectre
Now Spectre
might
running for her
be able
life.
to get out of here.
Lich is
gonna
here
have to
too. He's gonna be
run
running away
away.
from
Radiant's
Gyrocopter.
top
Yeah.
towers taking hits.
Spectre looks like he's gonna get out. I mean, unless they make
Just then, the Radiant
moves.
disowned their
Good
mid
defense
tower.
from Big Dogs
Missile.
Incorporated. So much
Yeah,
action.
so really, really
Radiant's top
extended
tower's hurting.
fights coming out. Because
The Radiant
yeah,
got
the
one last top
Amigos
tower.
just constant reinforcements.
Nature's
from
Prophet TPing in, yeah, and Spectre using
Spectre
her
Font.
ultimate.
Lich just floating in for reasons.
Old Speedy.
Up on the high ground, looking like he wants to go. It'd be a really, really bad idea.
I mean, he's Axe though.
He is. He would be
Axe needs
the
to
manliest, the manliest of men. He's getting some backup with Gyrocopter now. Let's see if he finds this Lich. Poor Lich.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh, he does. He gets both of them.
Two-man call.
Hunger, here comes.
This Lich is
All
toast.
down.
Dunk.
The struggle is
Oh,
real. But, oh my goodness. The Chain Frost. Lich is already dead, buddy. That barbed armor's not going to help you.
Axe going down to the emulate from the immolation from the Fire Panda. Wraith King coming up, probably just to go right back down
Yeah,
again.
let's see if he can armlet. Maybe he can just go.
Armlet toggle for days. Spectre going in, eating a hook shot though.
Clockwork
Get
says,
fouled
no, you're
by
not going to kill
Clock.
my carry.
Top towers
More
hurting.
reinforcements coming in. Clock, go stop that TP if you're a man. Oh,
Wow.
run away. The continuous reinforcements from the Amigos.
Now Clockwork's gonna go down. That's Spectre being able to
Radiant's mid
TP
towers
out,
getting
now
banged
on
up.
stuff. He's gonna be at full life if they try and defend. But only Gyrocopter up,
Radiant's
so.
toughened up their structures.
Wonder.
Radiant's
I don't.
mid tower could use a hand.
Yeah, they can't really pressure tier 3.
Radiant's mid towers getting
Shadow
what
Shaman's
for?
up, able to drop wards. Oh boy, and maybe not for long.
We're going ham. He's still got
Wards
80
go down.
seconds on his split,
All
though.
down, coming out. That
Doom's
Black
not up
Cane's
either.
doing a lot of work. They're still holding the tower. Spectre haunts in, looking to eat that Shadow Shaman. Will kill him. The Spectre taking the axe, getting the business.
Get ready to
Taking
see a
0
dunk. I
damage.
see it. Here it comes. There
There's
it
the
is.
dunk. See if they can follow up at all. Doesn't look like it. Looks like the Amigos are getting the heck out of
Trouble brewing in
dodge.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Or Axe is just going to chase forever.
Forever.
Forever. Canceling his blink.
Radiant's bottom
With the
tower's
Brew
done
Illusions.
for.
I'm really surprised the Amigos decided to push high ground there because Doom was down and Primal Split was down.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they thought there were still 3 heroes down. It was just Gyrocopter and Shadow Shaman for Team Dog. And they still had the Necro books, the Necro minions out from Nature's Prophet. So they figured they might at least get some chip damage, but really just not a lot. Once they went up to high ground and the wards dropped and then the call down with flat cannon, just delayed them enough that the rest of Team Dog got to respawn and really make a nice base defense.
Yep. Good job to them. I love the logo.
The Snoop Dogg, Snoop Lion.
I was gonna say though, it's Big Dogs Incorporated, but it's Snoop Lion. So, and even the picture's a lion.
Oh, Axe teleporting in. Yeah, 0 cares.
Gets his mitts on Doom. Through Primal Split coming out. All down coming down.
All down.
Doom might go
That
down.
Black
Chain Frost. Nothing but heroes there.
Boy.
Nothing but heroes there.
Aegis gets used. The Shadow Shaman just looking for someone to disable. Wraith King being a man and chopping up Lich. Spectre being too manly trying to take on a team.
Barbed armor, not gonna do enough damage, Spectre, even though it was
Yeah.
pretty close. I mean,
Yeah,
all
the,
that deflected damage on top of the barbed armor, that's just so much coming back at you when you try and hit her.
Brew!
Going into it. A 1-on-4. I mean, man, the
Spectre
buyback
back.
from Spectre.
Taunts in.
Isn't going to be enough, though.
Picks up anyone.
Rule drop. Spectre going to pick off.
Gyrocopter.
Just can't keep her in the cogs.
Bit of trouble.
Oh, wow.
That hook shot. Not gonna.
Nature's Prophet?
No.
Where did he come from? And he gets the kill.
Manages to pick up Wraith King with the
goes
Spectral
down.
Dagger. Oh, the Shadow Shaman gets treed.
Oh, man. Just
Gonna go down now.
That team's
Maybe
ability to
one
beat everywhere is just insane.
This Clockwork is completely out of mana.
Axe coming in.
Oh, the big axe! Not getting anybody low enough. Maybe.
Spectre. She's hovering.
Oh, she's low enough now.
Yeah, but Axe can't go.
But Axe can't get there.
Poor Axe. Wow. Just,
You know, I did not think that was going to go that way.
I didn't either.
Oh,
But unlimited reinforcement power from the Amigos.
Drew blinked in and got his clap off without split available. But then the Spectre buyback to haunt in and Nature's Prophet TPing in. They just reinforced for days.
They do, man.
It's
Just
crazy.
reload.
Radiant's mid-tower
We don't need our ultimate abilities to fight you. That was, I mean,
Axe just eating a Doom.
yeah.
Yeah, just kidding.
See
You
if
know
it
that
pays off. I think that was a little bit premature.
I think it's
There he goes.
zoning Doom. I mean, it would have maybe not been real bad if they were trying to push. Just trying to get Axe out of there so that there were only 4 heroes to defend. Why you choose Axe? I mean, he's an AoE disable. I'd much rather take the Shadow Shaman. His wards and his hexes and jackals, I feel, are more problematic than a Berserker's Call.
Yeah, a little bit of a miscommunication, I'd say. Maybe Axe, or maybe Doom thought they were going to go in, and the team just decided not to.
He was hitting the go codes, but it was just
Yeah.
not working out. Spectre Haunt. This Shadow Shaman is just taking some.
They're just trying to run away. They're not even trying to fight this thing.
Oh, the Lich Ult comes
Wow.
out. Oh, all heroes taking a lot of damage. Freaking
Nothing there but
Gyrocopter life stealing off of his
Radiant's top
Satanic.
tower's taking hits.
I wonder. Oh, except he's out of flat cannon shots. Brew split is over.
Radiant's top
Man,
tower
Flat
is
Cannon,
bad shape.
MVP
One
of
last
that
top
fight.
tower. For
I
Radiant.
thought they had no chance, but then he just started shredding through their whole
Oh
team.
yeah, well yeah, the BKB and Satanic coming out from Gyrocopter. Not only big hook shot onto Nature's
There's the
Prophet.
missile turning around. He gets the
To
stomp
go
off.
down.
Doesn't have a split for another minute.
Oh, he's super good.
Down go the Amigos. This is just back and forth. This is the kind of game you love to see, where just team fight after team fight, you never know who's going to come out on top.
Yeah, that BKB and Satanic coming out for Gyrocopter was huge. I mean, his life was a roller coaster there for a second, but being able to mitigate a lot of that damage from the Lich Ult looked like a really good Lich ultimate, but seems
BKB,
like BKB just way too strong, and probably blade mail up on Axe. So Lich probably ended up hurting himself quite a bit.
Let's talk about wards for a minute. Take a look at these wards coming out from the Amigos. I mean, they've got their base boxed in. If they're going to go farm, well, not now, but if they had, when they had them pushed up against the base, is when they were going to go farm. They do that. I mean, they defend this push. It puts them right back in a good situation.
Can't do nothing about that.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta admire
Right
good
now.
ward work when I see it.
Oh, for sure. The Amigos definitely keeping an eye on Team Dog. I am a little surprised how, I guess I'm gonna say, forceful the Amigos have been. Like they seem like they really want high ground. Those wards that we were just talking about, just really seem to indicate that they want to be on Team Dog's side of the map the whole time and pushing. But they've got a Spectre who's only gonna get better. Picked up a blade mail, is getting close to a heart. I don't feel like the Amigos have to be in a hurry.
And same with Doom. When he gets a, Ags refresher, Blink Dagger,
Right.
that's
I mean,
just a position you don't want to be against.
yeah. This Doom only has, but Blink, Mech, Drums, and Tranquil Boots. I mean, he has a lot of farm potential that he could, given time. So, I guess I'm just a little surprised of how the Amigos are playing it. Though, it's always nice to be able to, get vision of the enemies when they're leaving the base, especially with their, the two global skills from Spectre and Nature's Prophet. If they see someone go solo into the jungle, they can probably get a quick pickoff and just scuttle away.
Right. I don't think either team's aware that Roche is back up. He just came back up a few seconds ago. Doom going to check it out. All right, now the Amigos know. All right, we can Roche, then we can go high ground. So I think that's the approach they'll probably take. They'll probably try and make some space to get a Roshan out. Maybe try and get a pickoff down here. Because they do have this ward on bottom room.
I feel like fighting inside of the Roche pit might be a scary possibility for the Amigos. I mean, that call down and that flat cannon, especially Gyro just picked up his MKB, so doing some serious hurt. Doom linking in, eating a Wraithfire Blast to the face. It looks like maybe the Amigos are just going to be able to run away. Doom going down on Wraith King.
He's going to get the team showing up, though. Everybody with Gyro.
Kill.
Gyro can't find his way here.
Axe!
And Gyro doesn't have a TP. He won't be in this fight.
Axe taking a lot of damage. Glitch ult coming out. The hook shot coming in.
Chain Frost.
Chain Frost is just so much hurt. It's Clockwork trying to hide.
Kids watching at home, this is why you always carry TP. Gyro did not have a TP. Look what happened to his team without him.
Yeah, they really needed him. Lich Ult just did a ton of work, and Wraith King immediately buys back. His ult's up in 20 seconds. And then Shadow Shaman up in 20 as well, but he's not going to have any ward. That is an X on the Shadow Shaman.
No breaking down the
But he's
radiant
not level
structures like this.
16 just yet.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
Notification comes out, but looks like the Amigos are going to be able to get this bottom tower. Axe buys out.
Radiant's mid
Not
tower
safe
gets
to make a
back
move.
up.
That looks like it's going to be a wasted buyback. Yeah, Axe bought out with...
He had a chance to get in there.
I think he had less than 20 seconds on his revive timer, though, and I mean, they had already lost the tower. Maybe it saved his racks, but I don't know. Kind of a waste of gold.
I think the threat of the taunt mixed with Gyrocopter and his flak was just too much, and that drove him off.
Possible. Whoa, Wraith King going
Wraith King.
in.
His ult is up.
So much for
Oh,
the
but the
radiant.
There
Radiant
goes the courier.
goes down.
And let's see if they can keep Blue locked down long enough before he splits.
Oh, here comes Gyro. Trying to
He's
take down
just shredding
Brewmaster.
through.
Trying
Blue does
to
go down before he gets a chance to
split.
split. Blocked off from the wards.
Oh, the the Dire Courier.
Oh, it's just sitting there.
Oh,
Wraith King
yes,
notices. There he
Courier
goes.
King.
Both couriers go down in this
Dire's
fight.
courier.
They just drop it up on the cliff.
Vector.
They know he's up there, but they can't see him.
Hiding. Oh,
Clockwork.
he's
Is Flare gonna be up?
TP's
Maybe they
up.
don't know he's up there.
I think they knew he was up there. They just had no way of getting to him. They didn't have any vision. Neither Wraith King. Oh, Wraith King does have a blink. I don't know.
Yeah, Wraith King had a blink. Clock had his he had rocket flares, and Gyrocopter's a ranged hero, so they could have got to him. Maybe they just figured he was gone.
But he force-staffed up. I feel like they had to see him go.
Well, yeah, he even got hit with a stun, but I think that just
maneuvers.
yeah.
Radiant's bottom
Oh,
racks
Nature's Prophet being a
gets
jerk.
hurting.
Gonna take out the
he
range
gets it.
Bottom racks ain't
and
no
runs.
with us.
Oh,
And he
get out of
teabags
there,
their
buddy.
logo.
Oh,
He
hide
took the
behind
time.
creeps. Oh, he really doesn't want to get hook shot. Oh, those freaking necros are just beating the crap out of poor Clockwork. Oh, Shadow Shaman. You don't want to kill that guy. Oh.
Yeah, that's why. If he'd have took that, he'd have been
Sneaky
toast.
Roshan. Attempted a sneaky Roshan, but it looks like Gyro and Wraith King
Lich
are gonna
ults
get.
up too. You know what's gonna happen. He walks
Lich
right
didn't
by.
even check.
Oh no.
They're
Wraith
gonna
King
get it.
going
They're
out.
gonna get this Roshan.
Roach
Gyro
is gone,
picks up the Aegis.
courtesy of the
Big
Radiant.
move. A bold move with wards there and everything. They just snuck right in.
Yeah, I guess this ward here doesn't barely. It should have been able to see him walking in. I'm a little surprised that the Dire didn't make a more forceful move to defend Roshan.
I don't even think they noticed. I mean, the ward doesn't really help you if you're not paying attention to the minimap. Because if they noticed that 2 went in, yeah, they definitely would have Spectre ulted at least, I would say.
Yeah, well, Spectral is down, but just
Well, yeah, because she
recently
just used it after Roche, like right when they finished Roche.
Yeah, it's really strange. Yeah, I guess they just didn't notice. Didn't notice the 2 heroes sneak in. Though I mean, kind of trade Roche for a ranged Rax bottom. I mean, Raxes are forever.
Yeah.
So, but it is a ranged Rax. So, I don't know.
The
Kinda
lowest of Raxes.
Dude, I think the range Rax is like critically underutilized.
Oh, I agree
Because-
completely. I mean, I've had so many games where we know we're not going to be able to push a Rax entirely, and people still attack the melee Rax. You know, the melee Rax has more health, more armor, and it regenerates. The range Rax has less health, well, you know, obviously less health, less armor, but it doesn't regenerate, and so you can chip away at the range Rax, and then even if you do get the range Rax, it'll still push the lane for you.
The ranged minions do so much damage. They do more than the melee.
Right. So yeah, it definitely will push the lane. I mean, in a situation where they're not all dead, or you know, most of them aren't dead, where they could make a possible defense, or even just kite you around long enough, I always say go for the range Rax. And that's something I wish people did more often. Is just knowing which Rax to go for.
This Doom looks like big Divine Rapier on Gyrocopter.
I did not see that coming.
And me either. Doom looking like he could have picked up a Shiva's, but it looks like he wants to go for a sheep stick instead, which I mean I think is a great item. I mean, every hero get a sheep stick.
Yeah.
If you don't know what to buy, get a sheep stick.
Anytime.
Anytime that you
Especially-
think, oh, what could I use? Sheep stick.
Yeah.
Just get it.
I mean, especially now with Gyro having Satanic and he's got Wraith King on his team. I mean, that's like 60% lifesteal just by itself. So
Oh yeah, and that's not even
55% lifesteal without
the
activating.
activation of
So-
150% lifesteal or 175.
That's like 300 life back every time he attacks.
No, it increases lifesteal by 175% plus the 20, so it's 200% lifesteal with it active,
Right.
plus the
30%.
Vampire Aura.
Right, that's ridiculous amount
Dumb.
of lifesteal. He's gonna have to be
Oh, for sure.
before his BKB gets activated if they want a chance of not just getting absolutely.
I mean either doomed or sheeped or something. Yeah, that Gyro's gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a problem unless they take him out.
He's trying to lurk, and that's good because he knows now that he's made a commitment to this Divine Rapier. If anything goes wrong, his team can blame him.
Well, he does still have Aegis.
This is true.
Don't forget, he's got Aegis for another 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes. It looks like they might be trying to push down this mid lane.
How can you see how long he's got Aegis for?
The Roche timer?
Do it with flair.
The timer in Roche Pit,
Dyer's mid tower
6
could
minutes
use
is
a little
the
help.
bottom, and
Radiant's
6 is
top
when
tower
it
is
goes
taking
away.
hits.
But they're pushing
No
mid.
breaking through the
Fortification
dire
comes out.
structures for now.
Nature's Prophet
Radiant's
and
top
Spectre
tower's in
come
bad
back.
shape.
Fight going down.
The dire could
Split
hang
coming
on
out.
that mid tower.
This Gyro.
Radiant's got
Where is he? He's going down. He got doomed.
Did get doomed. Got the Aegis though.
BKB
The
is
Radiant
still
lost
up.
the top tower.
BKB.
Yeah, now he pops his
Black
BKB.
Cannon's out.
Andy, now he pops his
Oh,
flag.
no.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
The dire
Oh,
is in red.
please, not like this. Please.
Radiant's
Oh,
top Rags is running out of time.
Wow.
okay.
Flyback to Lich. What's Lich gonna do?
Oh,
Nature's Prophet's getting chased down by Axe.
Lich
The
buys
first
back
flying at
without an
Radiant's top
ultimate.
Rags.
Oh no, Lich.
Oh! The
Oh!
missed hook shot! It's okay though, it's enough to scare the crap out of him. Does a
Man.
lap around the throne,
Dire
hoping that's
couldn't
gonna
hang on
like
to
charge
that
it or
mid
something.
tower.
Okay.
Lich
Radiant's
just
top
lucky that
Rags
Gyro
is last
doesn't
long.
want to.
Dire
Oh,
mid
boy,
tower.
still now. Oh, the Black Cannon. Oh!
That's probably GG right there.
Yep.
Nature's Prophet buying back.
Yeah.
See if he can do anything to stop it.
It's heating up at the
Sheep.
dire side, ain't you?
Oh, but now he's gonna pay
Radiant's
for his
top
hubris.
Rags is running out of time.
The missile
It's
gonna be enough to
sundown.
zone him out.
The Radiant done it.
There it is. Big
Throne
balls
goes down.
incorporated. GG's coming out. Back and forth all game. I loved it. Just team fights, trading back and forth. One team would wipe, the other team would wipe. What a great game.
Oh yeah, I really liked the composition coming out for the Amigos. I mean, it's the power of global maneuverability with Spectre and Nature's Prophet. Just being able to reinforce into pretty much any fight was just really great.
Yeah,
It turned around a lot of fights that I thought that they were going to lose, and then suddenly they just had more people. Yeah, Gyro just got too big. He got too big to fail, and he was healing more damage than they could do. It's really what I think it came down to.
Did. And then the Divine Rapier just making all the difference. I really thought that was in Amigo's favor. You know, they were threatening high ground left and right, and it just looked like it was going to go their way right up until that Gyro picked up that Divine Rapier.
Yeah, that's Divine Rapier and Flat Cannon is gross. it's just so much damage, and you just can't get away from it.
All right, well, this has been another episode of the Ambush Cast. I'm Scowndrul,
I'm ESmith.
and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.